Hey, boss. Hey, how are you today? It's your girl, LaShonda Henry here, aka Sister Sense. I am once again trying one more again to check in with you, sharing with you things you can do to turn what you teach into tools that your customers and clients will happily pay for. Yay! Hopefully, StreamYard works for me the third time I'm trying this thing today. I'm on day number 2, hanging out with my business besties here in the beautiful space of the Hilton Greenville in North Carolina. We're working on creating low ticket digital products that can be turned into high profit sales. Number one. Number two, in this new economy, baby, creating the new generation of tools is what you got to do when it comes to your digital product plans and revenue. When I talk about new generation, I'm referring to creating digital products that are interactive, that are engaging, that help to enhance the courses, the PDFs, the resources that you have been creating for years, baby, for your community. So let's jump into our live stream today. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Yay, yay, yay. So let me get on over here. I can slide in through here anywhere. Ooh, I tell you, baby boo, this has been a thing for me. All right. Technology. All right. So the first thing that I want to do today is kind of reset my ladies because we needed to like take a minute and relax and all the things and take this time to focus on a couple of things when it comes to your business. The first part of this is how am I going to create low ticket products that generate high profit sales? And for me, you have to take your customers on a journey, okay? Because unless they know you or somebody referred them to you, it's going to be difficult for them to say, I'm going to pay you 1K today. You got to create a customer journey. So in this conversation, what I want to do is first talk to you about, are you clear about where your people should go in your process? Right? No. Okay. Candace like, no. Are you clear about where people should go in your process? Right? So someone is meeting you, right? You know what you do, but they don't. Where should they start on the customer journey? Okay. So right now we are working on what I call tiny tools that you can turn into Titan offers. So entry point for me, looking at $7 solutions, $10 digital products that begin the conversation. And then what I like to call 10-10 win is going from a $10 offer to a $100 offer. So that's that moderate to a 1,000. Okay. So for me, what we've been doing is specifically talking about digital products and you creating low ticket digital products. Maybe some of them are your entry point, or maybe you're trying to bundle them into a package or a program. That's a $100 offer because we're working on 100 this week. And then building bigger, like Liana was talking about for her customers and clients, she has her premium offers already done. So if you're someone who you already have that premium experience, what you kind of want to do is reverse engineer the process. So you're looking at, before they go and pay me 1,000, 2,500, 5,000, where should they begin the customer journey? Okay, so it's the first thing that I want you to think about. Now, when it comes to starting the customer journey, for me, it's always, can you pinpoint one thing that you need, well, they need help with, that you can clarify for them at the starting point, right? So we're doing right now books, we're doing assessments. Do you have your Weary to Well close to you? Yes, yes, yes.
So we're pinpointing.
You're pinpointing where they start. Like if they're trying to figure out their life, they don't know where they are, where they want to be. An assessment, number one, we've been talking about assessments and quizzes that help them gain some form of clarity, right? Another one is the lovely lady in the circle, Lavon. The lovely Lavon has recently released, or she is in the pre-order phase as she is launching her new book, From Weary to Well. And this is a playbook that we've been talking about, different book types. So you have your framework, you have a system, you have something you want to teach that you've defined. Entry point offer, playbook number one. Even earlier than that, an assessment number two, something that can get them started. Okay, so we're talking about something that is in the $7, $10, $27 range, especially if you do a traditional book, $20, $19.95, that's an entry point. Okay, and so what we're doing right now is building bundles. So the lovely Liana gifted me, Tiffany, can you grab me that turquoise blue bag right there this morning? Something lovely. And so she said, okay, I have a gift for you. This is a great example of an entry point offer, right? And so beautiful on point branding, because she has her 7-day detox challenge in here. You can't see it, just believe it. Okay, so on the card, it's a 7-day detox challenge. And then she's got QR codes to talk to you about what is detoxing, where do you start, prayer and meditation, 30-day lifestyle challenge. I'm not showing you these because, you know, you need to get the kit to get these resources. I'm sorry. But you can check her out. You can Google Liana Lifestylist, number one. And she can come in here and drop into the chat, number two, as well. You can come in here and put your information in there. So if they want to contact you, they can. But this is lovely for many reasons. So number one, she gave me a 7-day colon cleanse, number one. A supremely luxurious moisturizing formula. This restores your pH for your hair. Shampoo number two. Y'all know I'll be wrapping it up. The seborrheic dermatitis is real, baby. So the cleanse and clarity is certainly helpful. And a little bit of vitamin D. This is, let me see, vitamin D3K, okay? We got some sun in today, but you can never not have enough vitamin D.
With K2.
Right?
With K2.
With K2, what does that do?
That helps to be able to absorb the vitamin D.
Ooh, okay. And so this particular package, let me ask you, do you have a standard version or do you personalize them depending on the person?
No, the standard is really like the vitamin D, the colon cleanse, and also a tea for the kidneys. Getting the water and taking some of that down. So
okay.
Yeah. So it's like.
And for me, one of the things I love to talk about is kits, and I would consider this to be like some form of a starter kit, whether it is a virtual starter kit or a physical starter kit or a niche specific starter kit. Definitely something that you can do. By the way, whether you are catching me live or on the replay side, feel free to drop into the comment box, #replays rock, number one. And number two, let me know where you are in this beautiful world today, okay? Ladies took trains, buses, planes to come here. So I don't know where you are, but this is where you should be, okay? So next time you make sure you come out in person, number one. Number two, what I like to do on day number two is to share what I call the good goods with the ladies. Yes. So, yes. I think, what did you say, Elizabeth? You were like, okay, thank God. Where are my good goods? Now, I'm sharing this with you because we're talking about how to turn what you teach into tools that your customers will happily pay for. And being in a place where you can create experiences. This is an experience, okay? I always say, to me, baby, where two or three are gathered in his name. I'll do my intimate workshops with 2 ladies, with 3, and I'm like, this is what we're going to do. This time around, we have a circle of 7, right? And the ladies were like, how beautiful is that, right? Completion, powerful. And so for me, it's the intimacy, right? Now, you can literally turn an event with a few people into a 4-figure, 5-figure profitable experience for you when it comes to revenue. It doesn't have to be, baby, this thing where you got a stadium of 1,000 people to feel like it is real for you, okay? Now, we're going to keep on with this conversation when it comes to experiences, virtual experiences versus in-person, and creating kits and resources for your community. So what I'm going to do, because I have a few of these, I'm going to turn to the side, and hopefully I don't drop them. They heavy this time, y'all.
Yay!
So I'm going to tell you something right now. Just to be clear, you ain't going to get this one next year, okay? You should have been here today, okay? So I'm going to have you pass this down to Tiffany.
Thank you.
Okay. I will give you the purple because I know you said you wanted a purple. Okay.
And they are heavy.
They are heavy. They are heavy. Okay.
Can we go on it now?
Okay.
Wait.
You can wait 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Everyone here on this side got a bag, right? Okay, so wait. You could give that to Liana. Okay. Oh, the elephant's falling.
The elephant is nice.
Okay. So you can, I'm gonna, either Cynthia or Levon can take this one, and I'm gonna open this one and then give it to the person who didn't get one. So that's gonna be Cynthia. Okay, so this is Cynthia's bag right here. Okay, so what is in the good this time around? So I'm talking about kits, okay? For me, baby, it's the mobile content creation. So literally, I work on making sure that all the ladies who come out can have a tripod, because it's the tripod tribe situation. But everybody at this point got tripods. So we have 2 new ladies in the circle. Cynthia's been here before, but she's back in the circle today, right? So anybody show me a tripod. Oh, I can use yours real quick. So I didn't include tripods this time around for everybody, but honorary tripod tribe ladies coming in today got their tripod, okay? So this is collapsible. You can drop it in your pocketbook. This was just for the 2 new lovely ladies in the circle, number 1. Now, number 2, I want to make sure that everybody has mobile going on in the community. Right now, I got this ring light in front of me. So you have a mini ring light because it means that you, wherever you go, you need to be able to be like, let me pop this thing. You ever go to like a hotel or you're like, somewhere and you're like, this is just not, it's not enough. But you do not need to bring the 18-inch ring light with you wherever you go. This is a little one for YouTube, for Instagram, for Snapchat. You could drop that in your bag, number 1. Number 2, who doesn't always need a brick? You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing about old school bricks is they used to only have the USB-A. But now everything is practically USB-C. So what you'll see is that these have both. So you can do the traditional USB-A or USB-C. So you've got that in there, number 2. Number 3, no excuses. Sometimes you're in places and you want to go live, but you can't. You got a little microphone, lapel. Put that thing on. 1 for you and 1 for anybody you want to interview. And then it also is set up so that if you have an Android device or an iOS, you can use either one. Because I don't know which one y'all got. You probably have both. So whichever one you got, that's what you got, okay? So those are some of the good goods in here. Creating a mobile kit. I always like to have some mobile good goods. Now I have what I call my overflow, okay? Where I say, okay, ladies, these are the ones from previous years and I got some extras. So if you want to get this or that, let me know. But I ain't gonna show y'all the overflow. We do that later. So these are some of the things in here, number 1. Number 2, I always love to create experiences where we are supporting each other as Black women entrepreneurs, and we are supporting other Black women entrepreneurs. So baby, one of my favorites is Miss Tabitha Brown. So what you'll see in here is a oversized notebook and pen. I think her stuff is so beautiful. So whenever I see it, I grab it. But you know, certain places we can't go as often as we used to. So I got some of these last year and I packed them up. So certain places don't come for me. Don't ask me if I went there this year. I didn't, okay? This is some stuff I had from last year. Don't come for me. And you know they're about to come. You know they're about to come. Okay, so I love how they pack this. This is also a Tabitha Brown product. It is from her line. And I love this one. I said, okay, I need like 1,000 of these. Okay, thank you. So I like this one because it says, because it's my business. Because, and she says it all the time. She says, yeah, because it's my business. So you've got your motivational mug. We are going into my favorite season of the year, to be clear. If we're not already, it don't feel like we're there in Greenville because it's hot. It's hot as Hades today, okay? But hopefully by November, I'll feel a little chill in the air. I don't live in Brooklyn no more. So we really don't see snow. Maybe every now and again. Now, my friend Elizabeth said to me, I used to love to do word search with my mom. And I want to do a word search book. So she started working with ChatGPT. She said, LaShonda, come through. Let's put this in Canva and customize it. I said, I got you. So she started working on it. And I said, you know what? We're building tools. Let's do a word search web tool. Okay? And guess what? I got that prompt today. So if the ladies want to create a word tool, we can do that. LaVon said, yes, we do. So what I love about this is, number one, I've always been someone who helps you create ebooks, but then self-publishing them, right? So just like LaVon, and I have a few other books from other clients and myself, you can take one of my templates, put it in Canva, and make your own playbook, your own publication that's you. You can do that for your information, but you can also do gaming too. So I love the idea of having like a pocket word search or affirmations, a prompt journal, devotionals, just really creating something that is you. But it doesn't need to just be traditional digital self-publishing. It can be interactive too. So write this down, okay? sistersense.com/game so that you can see an example of a word search that I've put together. But it's also what you can do too. I'm calling these tiny tools. They're interactive experiences. And literally, baby, your tiny tool kit is waiting for you. So I don't know if you look in the description, you're going to see tinytools.sistersense.tech because it's a series of apps and prompts that I've put together to help you create your own branded web apps and micro tools. Okay, so write those down. Number one, you could drop anybody, whether you're watching me live or on the replay side, drop one of them links into the chat box. I appreciate you. Okay, as Monique used to say, I love you for free, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
You are so very welcome. So,
Superstar.
was it worth the wait? It's a little bit later than usual.
Just on time for you.
Just, you know, as they say, it's a little late, but right on time. Right on time. Right on time.
Right on time.
Now,
I need another suitcase.
I said to Jay, I said, is this too much? I said, half the ladies coming, you have to fly. Is this too much? If you need me to do some shipping and you can't take all of it, we'll figure it out.
Thank you
Now,
so much.
I want to make sure, I always like to make sure that I'm giving you the good goods, number two, but you have information that can help you. So this is about whether it be adding on a toolkit to onboarding clients, adding on a toolkit to your personal experience, creating something physical or creating something virtual, that's going to add value, right? So that's something number one that I want you to do. And number two, just as I said to you, we support each other coming together. We build better together. We support other women entrepreneurs when we invest back into their businesses, and it's a reciprocal effect. So whether it be like Pink Lamaine or Tabitha Brown, I always like to find some Black women vendors that I can put into the goodies too. Branding is very much a thing for me. So you'll see many years I'll have my turquoise blue bags. This time around, we had a combination of a nice pastel, army green, and purple. So you don't have to do a lot to create experiences that are going to work for you and your customers too. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things that will help you take things up a notch, okay? So this is for my ladies in the room, but these are for you too, those of you watching live and or on the replays side. So as you can see, I got a ring light in front of me. It's nice and bright. It's an 18-incher, okay? So we talked about the mini ones that you can kind of grab and put into your pocketbook, which is a good look. But then oftentimes you'll find that I'm on my porch, or I'm gonna be in this suite for 3 days, so I'm gonna knock out some videos. Jay said to me, "You giving the ladies this mobile kit. I'm challenging them to do video, okay? No excuses, right? You got your tripod, you got your microphone, you got your charger, all the things to do what you need to do, right? So also want to think about, do you have bigger ring lights so that you're creating mini studios in your office? Every year, I have something called the Insider Circle Annual Experience, and many of the ladies in the room are in my Insider Circle. And I have that at different levels. So I want you to think about, when you're creating experiences for your people, are you creating levels? I have Focus, where ladies can come in and work within the community virtually with me. Then I have Clarity. That's when you have an opportunity to start working directly with me, getting on calls. I have Momentum, and VIP gives ladies the opportunity to come out in person, number one, plus have more direct access to me, number two, because there's a lot that I can do. Websites, graphics, all the things. So I create holistic experiences that have levels. You want to create experiences that your customers will happily pay for. You want to create a customer journey, write that down, number one. You want to create levels to your experiences, number two. So one thing that I definitely needed to do was to fulfill a promise to my VIP, baby. I said, listen, I want to share one of my favorite things with you. You ready? She was like, Shonda, I'm still going to get, I said, yes, you are. You're going to get what you got here. So to be clear, my bestie, Elizabeth, gets a ring light because she's like, what's going on? My Elizabeth in the VIP circle. Now, you can either take it with you or ship it, whichever one works for you, because I know you're going to be on the plane.
Yeah, I'll probably
Yes, yeah, okay. And then, so that way, you can put it up somewhere and then just be ready to do what you need to do and hit record. Okay?
Love it.
So basically, you got mine. So what you see is what you get. With the remote and all the things.
It's got a remote.
And it's got a remote, it changes the different features. And I was saying to Cynthia, every time I come here, I can't find a ring light. And I end up buying another one.
They make a big difference.
They do. It definitely does. It's either like I can't find the light itself or the tripod piece or something is missing. And I was like, I'm not looking for it. So yes, for you, I know it's a little bit late, but it is hopefully on time. So you definitely want to create levels, experiences, and thinking about what's going to add value to the lives of the people that you serve, whether it be physically or virtually, right? So make sure you are on my next Build-a-thon, because I think Karen was asking me, is it in person? And I was like, I'm not doing any more in-persons this year, okay? So the next one is in January. However, I am doing it's either 2 or 3 days of Build-a-thon this month so that we can proactively create tools. So remember, I said go to sistasense.com/game to see the word search. You can see an example of a tool. But games is not the only thing you can do. We're talking about creating tools like libraries, trackers, calculators, creating interactive ebooks, creating quizzes and assessments. I actually have identified 10 types, okay? So if you want to create your own tools, you don't have to code, you don't have to know how to do the techie things. We got AI, so I'm going to show you how to make AI work for you. Okay, that is what I want you to do. So let's look into some things that you should consider. One of the things is building out your offer into different brand pieces. So this is one of my favorites to share. I have the Momentum 12-week workbook. Then I have the Momentum Commit Challenge. And then I also have the Momentum Card Deck. So you can think about that as well, because we've been talking about ladies having your own signature processes and systems. And LaVon is just building out Weary to Well, and she's doing it so well. And so you want to think about how many different assets can I turn my particular topic into, right? So I have the Momentum Mastermind, which is a virtual experiences, but also physical copies too. So I'm just going to move this around so my ladies can see that. Number one, you can flip through all of these. Now, here's the thing, creating things that are interactive and fun. So as I say this, I remember having a conversation with LaVon about, I was like, girl, I take my naps, okay? At the middle of the day, I need a nap. It's funny because Elizabeth was like, okay, so I need to get my 2:30 nap in. What are we going to do? We're coming back to this, okay? So this is the Rest deck from Nap Ministries, which is such an awesome deck. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Cynthia, your brand Rest and Rise. So thinking about, are you creating decks, right? And I have a couple of deck examples that I can share with you. I put my card deck in there, number one. Then I have some other deck examples that I can share. Did I not put the other ones in here? Okay, so here are some fun ones that I found, and I thought of you guys. So first of all, these are just some little games that I found at the Dollar Tree, right? And this one is interesting. It's a date night kit, right? And so I was like, okay, I'm going to bring this because I want to share it with Tiffany, and your focus is relationships, how you can create something that is either a micro physical experience or a date night kit that's virtual, right? So being able to create a virtual kit of some fun things that couple can do to spice up their relationship. And then this is the book club kit. And I'm going to think about my girl Shonda because you're working on your book club. So whether you watch it live or on the replay side, this one is for you. Okay. So maybe you want to do a prayer circle. My mother-in-law, she does one. She has her prayer line on Wednesdays. My mom is like always, my mother and my grandmother are always on. So she's like, okay, this is where she is. This is what's happening this weekend. So my mom and grandma are always on my hubby's prayer line. And you can do something for your community, number one, and then create resources for them, number two. So I'm going to just put that and circle it around as something else that you can do to support your tribe. Now, when it comes to tools, a lot of times I'll come here, and to be clear, I want to do stuff on the screen with my iPad, and I'm like, okay, Elizabeth, I need that thing that you got. I bought one, finally. I bought it. So one of the things that I challenge you to do is to buy the tools that you need for your business, right? A good ring light, something nice and bright. This is a USB-C digital AV. So when I want to connect my iPad to the screen, I can, and I can test it out today, okay? So I can show y'all some of the Instagram things that I did. Not y'all, but the ladies in the room, okay? Now, I don't know how many of you follow my girl, April. She's on TikTok and Instagram and all the things. And she's been like, y'all need to get a hover. Have you seen a hover? So this is, it's actually, in the hover, it's got a camera and it flies, and then you can record yourself. The drone, there we go. See, because I don't know what I'm saying.
That record?
I don't know what I'm saying. So, you know, a lot of creatives and influencers, they're buying them and they're recording themselves walking around or whatever. So then Jay was like, well, I said to him, I wanted to do it today downstairs. She's like, you have to charge it. You do know that. I was like, doggone it, I got to unbox it before I charge it. So I didn't charge it last night, but April, thank you for the motivation. This was definitely a part of my TikTok haul. So getting a Hover Air, which is what it's called, so that literally what I would oftentimes do is like if I'm driving or walking, I'm like having the hubby or the son record me. The Hover does it for you. Yes.
So let me
So,
start charging.
From
So
oh no, I gotta open it. I don't want to open it yet. I don't want to open it yet. Huh? Any angle. Any angle. So if I charge it, I'll put it on and then try and see how well it works on the room. I've seen her do it in rooms with high ceilings or outside, so I don't really know how well it's gonna work in here because the ceiling is kind of low. But that is number one TikTok haul. Don't go on TikTok when you're not supposed to be spending money, honey, because you're just gonna buy all the things. This one is a vlog screen because right now I'm using the front-facing camera, and a lot of people swear by the fact that the back camera is better. So I bought this one so I can start using the back camera and then see myself. So this is, again, you have to work on investing in the tools that you need for what you want to do. And if content creation is something on your bucket list, creating a space where you can film yourself without having a team like Gary Vee. Gary Vee has got a team of people recording his whole life, okay? He is the documentary. Then you got your Hover, you don't need nobody, okay? My son don't need to look at me sideways when I ask him to record me for the 1,000th time. And then when I want to see myself and use the back camera to get better quality, I can use my Numoa vlog screen number 2. So yeah, I can pass it around or so you guys can see kind of like the brand names and things. The next thing that I got on TikTok Shop is this thing right here. It's the same brand. This is also a ring light. This is a mobile phone LED light that you can snap on the top of your phone because it's got like one of those little things and you just snap on the top of your phone. So it's just another version of the ring light that I gave to you all. But it's like, you know, if you've ever seen like football and they got those big lights that are up, it's like a small version of that. It's like blind you light. Okay, it's like super, super bright, but it's really small. You just snap it on your phone. Yeah. So I just make sure that I can test these things out for myself, number 2, and then add them to the little kits that I give to you so that you have different resources available to you. So I'm just going to share some random things. So here's the last thing in my TikTok. Now, this is not the last thing in my TikTok haul because I'm a little bit TikTok obsessed. Like I got 5 versions of this dress, the blue one, the orange one, the white one, the black one, all of them. And I got them from TikTok Shop. I believe, no, this one doesn't have buttons. I'm not buttons, pockets. I love when they have pockets.
Yeah,
I love
pockets. Yeah, I can't.
I absolutely. Oh yeah, I've bought this dress. So it's funny because I just bought it like maybe about a month ago, right? So I go in my office and I'm like, wait a minute. That's not the one I bought last month. No, LaShonda, that's the one you bought last year. Because you keep buying the same dress. I wanted a blue. I was like, because I was looking through photos and I was like, I remember wearing that Christmas. I want to get a new blue one. But I didn't realize I already bought a new blue one and sitting in my office. So that's what happens sometimes. This one, it was funny. I just realized this is from TikTok Shop, but I wanted to show you guys these little turquoise blues because I thought, oh my God, they're turquoise. Now I'm showing these because I just like wearing things that I believe are on brand.
Now those
right?
are cute.
Right. And I think, and also like I'm short, but I don't like heels. So I just think that wearing things that are on brand. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is it
I want
is
those.
it
Can I see those?
I'll pass them
Oh my
around.
God, these are so cute.
I love blacks. I absolutely love that. Now,
Oh,
the thing about
the darker ones, the darker color in the
listen, they have rainbows.
These are
They have
cute.
rainbows.
Now these actually look very comfortable.
They do. Because see, I had on pants, y'all,
I
and
would
my
wear
stomach
these.
needs to breathe after a while, so I said I'm taking off the pants.
And then they're sturdy, they're not flimsy.
They're not. What you'll notice with me, I'll put on a lot of mustard orange. My mother's like, if you buy one more thing in that color. But it's a part of my brand, right? So creating experiences for your audience is thinking about what you want to offer them, right? Number one. And creating a brand that feels polished. You're thinking about your colors, not just what you put on your stuff, but what you put on yourself, so that you're consistently matching your branding. You'll see me do these. You're probably like, did you wear that dress in the last one? Yes, I did. Because it's a part of, like, no different when you look at your favorite TV shows. They have a whole, my King of the Hill. Well, it's animated, so that's different. But they have wardrobes. And they will have certain things that they have in their wardrobe kits, and they wear them all the time. Think about that with your business. Like, you have a certain wardrobe, and you put those things on when you're doing videos, when you're having your events. So it's branded, and it makes sense for you, okay? So that's something that I want you to lean into. So this is one of my older, it's like a combination of, and this is from another event. But this one I did an event, and I put in, let me just take them out of this bag, okay? Because like I said, I have an overflow of things. This one, I put in prayer cards. I love these. Now you can think about creating a physical prayer card deck or a virtual one, nothing's stopping you. This one has a jump drive, and they're purple. So you don't even have to just create things that are original to yourself. If it's useful to your audience and in your brand color, you'll notice that the charger blocks that I gave you, they're either turquoise blue or purple. They're on brand for me. So I like to put things in here that work with my brands. I love this one because I have the I Am Enough note cards from Levon, and I like to keep all of my brand pieces together because I can show you guys. I also have a deck that Levon gave me, and I make sure I keep that one close to me where you can get your card for the day. I love doing activities where I can share that one with my audience. And so she beautifully created a note cards series that is on brand because it matches her journal, right? So it complements each other, and we're building out bigger. So if it's a card deck, if it's a notebook, if it's a journal, I always say, look at Michelle Obama's Becoming. She has a version for children. She has the original version. She has the devotionals version. You're going to build on what you've already built. Okay, say that with me now. Build on what you've already built. Now, inside of here, what I can also share is I don't know how to use trackpads on laptops. I don't like them, okay? So many times I'll have these events and I may have little mouse pad. No, not mouse pads. What are these things? Mouses? A mouse. You get a mouse. You get a mouse. Everybody gets a mouse, okay? So something else. And these are my absolute favorite. These are battery chargers. And I bought a bunch of them because they were turquoise blue. And I said they were just so on brand for me. So I got a few of them in my overflow. Excuse me. But these are examples of getting things that work for you, make sense in your kit, and are on branding. So I'll get like pastel colors, turquoise, purple, and just things that kind of flow. So we have work to do. We're going to do another build session. The ladies are building out different tools and resources. But as you know, to help you grow, I want you to be here with us virtually in the community. So whether you are catching me live or on the replay side, definitely let me know if you got any nuggets from today, okay? And for my ladies in the virtual building, as we work on creating a range of offers, whether they be $10, $100, or $1,000, you're thinking about how you can ideally create experiences. Create experiences that are on brand, that don't break the bank. One of these is yours and one of these is mine. I think mine was in here
I think mine did, that's fine.
and this one is yours. Like, I don't know what's going on. So thank you so much for catching me live and or on the replay side. Feel free to share this out. Sharing is caring. That's what it's all about. Tap, 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 tap on the likes and the hearts and the love. See you on the next one. Mwah. Bye. Whoa, my sock is coming off, but we'll deal with that.
Natural.
We'll deal with that.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Ah.